Tokyo Ghoul Route A. So I'm sure a lot of people have read this article already, seen multiple videos discussing this news that we got today about Tokyo Ghoul Season 2, well, Route A. I just wanted to say my piece, talk about it a little bit, because I wasn't aware that it was going to be anime original. And I'm actually really hyped about it, because Ishida himself is doing it, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it, give my thoughts on it and everything like that. I'm going to be discussing some theories, so for those people who don't want to be spoiled as to, you know, the occurrences that take place in the Tokyo Ghoul manga, you've never read it, you should leave. I'm going to say though, just before I get to those theories, that I'm hyped for this anime original series, because even though it's not a direct sequel, season 2, continuing the events of the manga, since Ishida is writing it, and since he has, you know, the opportunity to just go completely in the anime, you know, media, and just go crazy, go ham with a completely original, different route to what happens with Tokyo Ghoul, I'm pretty interested to see what it's going to be about, and it gives me, you know, more incentive and hype to watch the anime, because the censorship really dulls it down before, but, you know, it just gives me more hype than I even had before. I was, you know, excited because I was like, more Tokyo Ghoul anime, you gotta love it, it's gonna be great, but this really excites me because I'm interested to see how it's gonna go now, and I can approach it fresh. It's not like I'm gonna know what's going on, so that's really cool. So I just wanted to say that. Check out the article if you haven't seen. I'll leave links to everything in the description. I don't know why it's called Route A, honestly, but it looks, that little, you know, teaser poster we get just looks beast. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about this poster. So for those of you who don't want to be spoiled, you should leave now. This is gonna be really quick. I want to know who you guys think that is, that body that Kaneki is holding in the poster. If that has any significance, which it should, towards the plot of Route A. I'm thinking that, honestly, it could either be one of two things. It's either symbolizing, you know, the death of Kaneki, like the black-haired Kaneki, and not so much death, but like a repression of that. But that is just one venue, which I don't even think it's gonna go down that route. I don't even think that, you know, Route A is gonna have any, while it probably have hints to that, especially with the whole white hair transformation, it's not going to be so much so a metaphorical thing of him burying himself. I think it has more to do with a separate character, not Kaneki himself. And if you look at it carefully, it looks like a female body type. It does not look like he's holding a male. And yeah, with that kind of information, there's a handful of people it could be. I'm kind of speculating just with the way that the whole, like, sheet, the kind of body bag looking sheet that's over her looks, kind of like, I'm feeling like it's Eto, like Takatsuki or something like that, because it kind of hints to that to me for some reason. And then it leads me to question, what is this series going to be about now? Like, is Kaneki going to join Aogirichi? Is that what Route A stands for? I want to see how it goes down. I'm really curious. Or it could be another one of the female leads. You know, we have Lucha. I'd be really pissed if, you know, Toka ends up dying or Hinami ends up dying for no particular real reason other than to drive the plot of this. Maybe it's just hinting. I don't know how it ties into anything, but those are just some thoughts to throw out there. Personally, the thing I'm thinking of most is, you know, Kaneki getting involved with Aogirichi right now in some way, shape, or form. And I'm really interested to see what Ishida does with this series. Like, I'm just hyped now. I'm so much more hyped than I was before, because yes, it would have been cool to just get a direct sequel of Season 2 and just have more Tokyo Ghoul anime. That's cool and everything, but since I already know what happens in the manga and everything like that, as a lot of us do, I just prefer to get, you know, I wouldn't like it if it was just an anime original, as, you know, Studio Pierrot was doing it in and of themselves, somehow, someway just going in on it. I would be with some other writer, I'd be like, this is gonna be disgusting. But the fact that Ishida is doing it himself, that just makes me inclined to be like, oh, this could be epic, this could be really dope, I have to check this out. So let me know your thoughts, really interested, I'm out, peace.